Hello sporters. Welcome to Endless Sport Time. If it's your first time here, don't hesitate to press the subscribe button, and turn on the notification, so that you will be alerted each time we post a new video. Just what makes a player overrated, is something that is often debated. Many players get a lot of hype during the NBA draft, just to crash once they get into the NBA, and others, they are simply described as the next big thing, without really impressing much. There are many things that can make someone overrated, and many agree that some of the biggest NBA stars of today are also some of the most overrated who have ever played in the league. Everyone will have their own lists of overrated NBA players, but some stand out as the most overrated. Let's have a look at some of the most overrated players today. 1. Lonzo Ball. When Lonzo Ball first made his way to the NBA, a lot of people were talking about him, like he had the potential to be the next Curry, or LeBron, and a lot of people weren't too fond of that. People were split on whether Lonzo would be incredible or not. Turns out, he's a bit overrated. He's far from a bad player, in fact, he's a pretty solid addition to just about any team for a variety of reasons, but to say he didn't live up to the hype is fair. Still, he is young, and has plenty of time to truly earn all that big talk. 2. Draymond Green. Sure, Draymond Green is often considered to be a massive star, and a major contributor to the success of the Warriors, but he is often also just yet another guy, who passes the ball to Steph Curry, to hit the big threes. People know he can make a serious impact on the court with points, he just rarely does so. He's also shown himself to be a bit petty on the court, when dealing with opponents who like to get rough. He's great for sure, but definitely not near the GOAT conversation that some make him about to be. 3. Kemba Walker. People love Kemba Walker, and he tends to be an exciting player when he comes out on the pitch, but while he was once a fantastic player, he's a little overrated nowadays. It is clear to many people that his best days came during his time with Charlotte. He faced some personal problems, but when he was taken off of the Knicks rotation in 2021, and missed the rest of the season in early 2022, Walker was anything but an interesting player in the final NBA season. 4. DeMarcus Cousins. A harsh truth about DeMarcus Cousins that few seem to want to acknowledge, is that he's been through his best of times. He has been floating in the NBA for a while, and hasn't really impressed continuously since about 2018. He was hailed as one of the next generation's biggest stars when he was first brought to the NBA, but whether it's due to the other stars on his teams, or his lack of serious accolades, Cousins never got the uproar at the height of the nature of his first career. 5. Aaron Gordon. The thing about Aaron Gordon is that, while he has been exciting to watch in the past, he's been mostly average the past few years. He's a star that a lot of people credit with making Orlando a tough team to beat at times, but even toward the end of his time with the team, that was debatable. He is undoubtedly always great to see in something like the slam dunk contest, but that doesn't necessarily equate to excellent play. He's been fantastic in the past, but being a good player on a relatively bad team doesn't make you one of the all-time best. 6. Russell Westbrook. Some people say that Russell Westbrook can do no wrong, and while he is a strong addition to the teams he plays for, he definitely isn't infallible. One of Westbrook's biggest issues is that, he has failed to capture his consistency from a few years ago. Being one of the best at one point, doesn't make someone the best while they continue to play. While he played well, he failed to do much to help out Washington during his time on the team, and wound up jumping to the Lakers soon after for hopes of a championship run. 7. Al Horford. Al Horford is another player who has had his moment in the spotlight, and it was a bright spotlight, but he has failed to maintain that level of consistency forever. He was a bona fide star when he played for Atlanta, and has always been welcomed by the Celtics, but his relevance has mostly dried up. Even in the 2022 final, Horford wasn't exactly a major factor in the poor success the Celtics managed to achieve. He hasn't achieved an All-Star since 2018, suggesting his peak may be behind him. 8. Kyle Kuzma. Although he is a good player, Kyle Kuzma has received a lot of criticism from NBA fans over the years. Some think he's an NBA champion who really didn't do much to earn that distinction. In the season he became NBA champion, Kuzma averaged just 12.8 points per game in the regular season, and a measly 10 points per game in the playoffs. While it's far from negative numbers, they're not exactly legendary player points. 9. John Wall. John Wall honestly hasn't done that much over the last few seasons, making it a shock that people still go to bat for him being one of the most legendary figures in NBA history. He definitely makes an impact when he plays, but if he doesn't play, He can't make much of an impact. Sure, the excuse could be made that no one can help having an injury, but if a star player is sitting multiple entire seasons out, it might be the case that the legendary player in question should think about hanging up their shoes. 10. Kyrie Irving. In this instance, Kyrie Irving is not at all underrated in terms of player ability. He is undoubtedly one of the greatest NBA players of all time, and his consistently incredible stats make that a pretty hard fact to argue. The thing that does make him a bit overrated is his continued antics off of the court, and missed games for what some see as silly reasons. NBA fans are a hardcore breed, and any hint of a player letting them down are met with dismissal. Alright guys. This is all I have for today. If you think I left out something, don't hesitate to drop it in the comments section down below. Also, if you find this video interesting, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.